Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Pancho Show and the segment of The Greatest Podcast. I am Pancho Francisco Lopez, your host, and I'm ready to dive into something that I think is going to be super powerful lesson for you guys. It's actually one of the most valuable things I think I'm going to be able to share in this platform because it really can change everything in the way you see things in every aspect of your life, whether it's relationships, whether it's your business, whether it's your job, whether it's whatever the case may be. And this is something that when I really understood it and I really took it to heart, everything started to improve in every aspect in a lot of ways. There was just so many things that changed after I started really analyzing every action that I take based on this particular, I guess you could call it lesson. So here's what I mean. Always try to figure out who you need to become as a person to accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish. Meaning, for example, say you want to be in a particular relationship and you're single, totally single, you don't have anybody that you're with or anything like that. But you know in your mind who it is that you want to be in a relationship with, how you want that person to be, whether it's physically attractive in any way, what kind of mindset they have, what kind of temperament they have, what they like to do, what it is that it's going to be very important for you what kind of way that they have of showing their love to you. And you need to figure out, okay, that particular person in my dreams, in my head, the way that they need to be in order to make me feel satisfied. Now, who do I need to become to attract that particular person? So if you think, oh, you know what, I want somebody that's very adventurous, that likes to go out and likes to go hiking and likes to travel and likes to go to the hole in the walls instead of going to the really nice high-end places, who do I need to be and what do I need to do in order to attract that particular person? You don't necessarily have to go out and shop and try to find that particular person. That person will literally just come to you as you become the person that they might feel attracted to as well. And you just got to stick to yourself and just stick to your own ideals and the things that you do instead of trying to beg for somebody to just come into your life like that, if that makes sense. The same is true in business. So for example, if you want to accomplish a certain goal and you want to be able to grow a business and make it go public and make it be a multi-million-dollar business and just go crazy, enormous, who do you need to become in order to create that kind of a business? So in terms of business, for example, you need to realize that you need to be very influential. You need to be able to know how to talk to people. You need to know how to become a leader. You need to know that you need to be in good health to be able to have the energy required to be able to put in the long hours and effort, right? So if you start thinking about who you need to become as a person in order to accomplish that particular goal, well, guess what? You're going to be motivated and incentivized to go to the gym in the morning and work out and put that sweat in because your bigger mission is not just to be slim or to look good in your nice shirt. It's to be healthy and energetic to be able to accomplish that particular goal. Who you need to become in order to accomplish that goal in terms of mindset. So guess what you're going to do? You're going to start reading a little bit more in terms of mindset. You're going to start journaling. You're going to start really putting your thoughts in order every single night before you go to bed and really trying to take away any lesson that you could have learned from your day's experience, the challenges and things like that, right? Who do you need to become to be able to accomplish that in terms of maybe the relationships that you build around you? Same thing. Who do you need to become? How are you going to be more influential? Same thing. Maybe you have to present yourself in a little bit better way, right? You need to be in better physical shape because let's face it, as much as people say, oh no, that's so shallow or whatever, the reality of it is that people that look good, I tell you what, if I was 40 pounds lighter and maybe 6 inches taller, I'd have a lot easier path on my way. It would be way easier for me to be able to influence all of you guys out there to take super strong action and to do all kinds of cool stuff for your own life. But nobody listens to me because I'm the short, chubby Mexican. But it's okay. I'll get there little by little. Anyways, because I am working hard at becoming the best version of myself to be able to accomplish the goals that I have set forth. Even if you're already in a relationship and you're in a position that maybe there's some struggles here and there, you got to figure out, what is it really that my significant other wants and is important for to satisfy their particular needs. Who do I need to become in order to make that relationship better? And then just start working towards it, working towards it. Now, I'm not saying to change yourself. My father always told me it is impossible to change the essence of a human being. You can change certain actions that they do, and you can change certain things and a particular, just maybe the way they look or the way they dress or the way they say certain words. But the essence of a person cannot be changed. We are who we are. So you got to stick to your own essence and to who you really want to be in order to be truly fulfilled and happy. But there's always things that you can do to improve upon that essence. There's always things that you can do to just improve on your own self. Again, so if you're going into relationships, into a relationship with your children, who do you need to become to be the best parent possible for those kids? How are you going to lead them by example? Do you really want to lead them by example by saying, oh, you know what, I'm just going to spend all afternoon watching TV and doing nothing else of value and ignore them when they're asking you questions that are valuable to them? Are you going to step up to the plate and lead them by example of a positive one and saying, hey, you know what, let's go do something fun right now. Hey, let's go switch this up. Hey, tell me about your day. What lessons did you learn today? Super important that you tweak yourself to improve upon your own essence, to become the best version of yourself consistently. Tony Robbins has this thing that he calls CANI, C-A-N-I. It stands for constant and never-ending improvement. If you are always focused on your own CANI, your own constant and never-ending improvement, because nobody's ever going to achieve perfection. We're all flawed in many, many, many ways, and it's just never going to happen. However, if you every day put in that little more, that little bit more, that little bit more, and just keep pushing and pushing and pushing at becoming better in every way that you possibly can daily, you're going to become little by little the best. Every day, you're going to be the best version of yourself. And that in itself is attractive as hell for anything. That in itself is going to help you improve your business. It's going to improve your sales if you're in sales. It's going to help you improve your relationships. Everything improves if you are consistently trying to do better every single day on yourself. Work on yourself every single day. Trust me, it's magical. I'm telling you, when I listened to this, and I listened to this for the first time a few years ago, and I remember sitting in the audience of this event that we were at, and they were talking about it, and I was like, man, it's so true. Everything can be impacted by this, every single aspect. So from then on, I said, you know what? I have to wake up every morning telling myself, what can I possibly do to be better than I was yesterday? What can I possibly do to become the person that I need to become to be able to accomplish that goal? So whenever you're setting goals, people always tell you, you know what, write up a map, write up this plan, and figure out the necessary steps. Start with figuring out who you need to become in order to live out those dreams and live out those goals and get there. Figure out who's done it prior to you. See, hey, that guy is in a badass relationship, man. Man, they're so loving together. They're so well off together. They seem to always be happy. Now there's a lot of, people that are lying about that stuff. And next thing you know, everybody's cheating on each other or whatever, but you never know. Maybe that's part of it. But at the end of the day, what you want to do is just say, okay, if that particular person is in a legitimately good, honorable, positive, loving relationship, how did they get there? What do they do with each other that made them that way? Obviously, you're going to see that they have a lot of things in common and things like that. So who do you need to become to attract somebody like that in your life? In business, if you see that somebody's very successful in business and is killing it in every endeavor in business, look at them. Mimic them. See, what are they doing? What does their day-to-day routine look like? And then just go out and imitate it. And just say, you know what? Okay, if that person is waking up early and working out every day and writing down and reading books and just working hard, maybe if I do that, I'll improve myself. And I guarantee you that by doing those activities, like waking up a little bit earlier. And I mean, don't take me wrong, it's not the only way. You could be a night owl and have the same success. There's a lot of people that I know that wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, but because they were working on their computer and going to the gym at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just talking about the amount of focus and energy at different times. I keep saying wake up early in the morning because that's kind of the path that I'm on right now. But you can have your own path and still be very, very successful and accomplish those goals. But mimic what their activities are. Focusing on their health, focusing on their energy levels, focusing on their relationships, and just trying to figure out how to improve on a constant daily way. So from now on, I challenge you to wake up every morning and see for yourself and say, okay, yesterday I had a bad day because of this. How can I make it better? Yesterday I won at this. How can I make it even better than that? How can I improve on my health? How can I improve on my relationships? How can I improve my mindset so that everything else around me improves along with me? As you improve, everything else grows. Trust me on this. You got to go try it for yourself and just give yourself a few days and it'll just become this. It's kind of addictive. Once you realize that it's true what I'm saying here, you're going to just do it over and over and over again, and it's no stopping you. It's what's called momentum. You build this momentum, and then it's just really, really difficult to anybody. Doesn't matter what they say, doesn't matter what happens, doesn't matter anything. You're just going to keep pushing forward because you became addicted to feeling so good about improving on a constant daily way. Alrighty. So anyways, if you think that you found any value in this, please like, comment, share. As always, I ask for your help, that you help me grow this. I'm putting a lot of energy and time into this because I feel it's very important to be able to share with everybody out there, because if we can help out 1 or 2 people out there to really improve their life, why the heck not? Alrighty, so please, again, like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the podcast. Let me know what you think in the comments so that I can better improve and grow. If you think that these videos are too long, let me know. If they're too short, let me know. But I do try to put them as much out there as possible and a few different examples to make sure that you guys really, really get the point. Alrighty, so anyways, thank you very much for watching, listening, whatever it is that you're doing to be able to take these lessons in. I appreciate you all, love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day.